Hey, what's up, everybody? This is High Performance Mindset Coach Jay Hollingshed. Thank you again for tuning in. This is day 32 of my 7 pillars of mental performance in 365 days. And being that this is Wednesday, 4th day of the week, we discuss pillar number 4, which is goal setting. Here we go. Now, how we set our goals affects the achievement of the goals that it affects our achievement of the goals that we set. It was Dr. Gary Latham and Edwin Locke that discovered we get better results if we add the following to our list, following to our goals. Our goals must have clarity. Our goals must challenge us. Our goals must have some type of commitment. And we got to get feedback from our goals. Not just that. Last thing, there must be task complexity. Now, with those in mind, I have a new goal for myself for 2019. Here's why. Now, in 2017, I started a doctoral program trying to get my doctorate in sport and performance psychology. And I started off real good, no problem. And all of a sudden, bam, hit a brick wall. I'm like, okay. Academically, hit a brick wall. Not good. So next thing I know, school said, get out of here, you're gone. So I got kicked out, academically dismissed, 2017. I said, okay, no problem, I got this. I changed my schedule. I let go of some commitments, kind of freed myself up a little bit. Started back, 2018. I got this. I'm gonna get this doctorate. So I'm rolling, right? I'm pushing, I'm working, staying up late at night, getting up early in the morning, doing the whole school thing. Next thing I know, bam, same brick wall. Academic issues, academically dismissed. Get out of here. Got kicked out of doctoral program twice. They let me go 2 times. So, make a long story short, I go through a 7-hour clinical neuropsychological assessment and find out that I have a combined type ADHD plus a reading disorder of several types, of multiple symptoms. Let me read that to you real quick. Now, Mr. Hollingshed demonstrated impairments related to sustained attention, inhibitory control, time estimation, reading rate, reading comprehension, and oral reading fluency, as well as difficulties with variable and reduced cognitive processing speed, semantic fluency, and learning recall of unorganized verbal materials. That's not all. Mr. Hollingshed's reading disorder is characterized by difficulties with being able to recognize words automatically and effortlessly in print. He is required to read letter by letter, sound by sound, relying heavily on phonological properties of the word. This results in words being painstakingly broken down into individual phonemes and reading slowly and laboriously, which also reduces reading fluency. Reading comprehension is then compromised, and the focus is upon individual phonemes rather than overall content. His difficulty sustaining his attention, remaining focused, and screening out distractions further negatively impact his compromised reading skills. Yes, that's what I was diagnosed with. And it took my doctoral program to flush that out. However, I was kind of glad when I got that because it answered a lot of questions that I've had all my whole academic life. I've always had to work twice as hard, but let's get back to the subject, goal setting. That is the reason why I have a new set of goals for 2019. Now, as Dr. Latham and Locke suggested, the goals must have clarity, they challenge you, commitment, feedback, and task complexity. So, the clarity of my goal is by January 31st, 2019. It's not vague, I have a date. I want to complete a 2-hour doctoral reading comprehension assignment in 2 hours or less instead of 4 hours or more. That's the clarity of my goal. I'm very specific. Now, the challenge, forcing my mind to accept a higher reading comprehension level with no other options. That's the challenge. I'm challenging my mind and force setting my mind to do that. Now, the commitment, here's my commitment, and I'm doing this every day, to force set my mind to accept a higher reading comprehension level, well, that of a doctoral program. I got two things I do. Well, one thing, but I read from two books. First one, the Oxford Essential Dictionary of Difficult Words. Yes, this is a book and it does exist and it does have difficult words. Also, Black's Law Dictionary. No, I am not studying to be an attorney, but this book, difficult words, it's in there, both of them. Now what I do is read 11 pages per day, 5 in one book, 6 in one book, then I alternate the very next morning, 5 in the other book, 6 in the other book, no problem. So that's how I'm force setting my mind to accept a higher reading comprehension level. Now, the feedback. I get feedback because my mind is now looking for a challenge. If I'm looking at TV and if the words aren't consistent with a higher reading level that I've been reading from, then my mind is like, okay, we got to find something. Come on now, give me something to work with. Give me something that's going to challenge me. Even when I'm in conversation with other people and my mind is looking for certain words or certain language type. So that's the feedback that I'm getting. Task complexity. Now this last part. Task complexity is breaking down complex goals into smaller goals. When you do that, you reduce the stress you have on yourself. It keeps you motivated, and also it helps you day by day as you complete your goals. Now, my minute sub goal is 11 pages of reading per day. Instead of trying to do it all at one time, 11 pages per day. So with any goal, repetition and consistency is the key to the success. I was irritable and snappy, especially the first month after trying to go through these books. Yeah, the first month I was irritable, I was snappy, frustrated. But like I said, the first 3 weeks, and in fact, it ties in because 3 weeks is 21 days. Now, in 21 days of consistency, the average of 21 days, you gain a habit. What you're doing becomes a habit if you're consistent with it. Now, in 90 days of consistency, it goes from a habit to a lifestyle. So the greater the challenge, the greater the reward. So remember, in your goals, you must have clarity, challenge, commitment, feedback, and task complexity. That's all I have for today, day 32 of my 7 pillars of mental performance in 365 days. I am your high performance mindset coach, Jay Hollingshed, and I love the fact that everybody's tuning in. I appreciate it. Be well. Before I do that, actually, I work with athletes. I work with entrepreneurs. I got to get my plug in now. Athletes, I give them encouragement. I help them out. I give them the mindset to go pro. Executives, I give them the mindset to make the bottom line. My entrepreneurs, I give them the mindset to push further and be more productive. Even public speakers, I give them the mindset to be more courageous on stage. So like, share, and love the page. In fact, follow me on YouTube if you missed any episodes between 1 and 32. Today is day 32. All of that, I love it. I love the fact that you are liking, you're watching, you're sharing. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Be well, stay blessed, and through love, be a blessing. Set your goals, reach your goals. Thank you.